Hello everyone, this is Enobang with another model kit review. Today is going to be Soul Spear Lamorak. This is a third-party model kit that uses the new chassis and can't wait to see what this has to offer. So let's get straight into the review. So the head here can move 360. Boom, and then that's it. No up, but there is down at least. There is no joints on the neck, it is just fixated like this. Just like the original mainframe from the Gauntlets, you can extend the shoulders outwards, and then you can swing forward right after to really get that articulation going of the shoulder joint. If you move out the shoulder armor away, you can even swing it more forwards, which is incredible. There is a shoulder joint right here, as you can see, it is on a peg. So you're able to, this is able to go up and then down more. The shoulder armor here is entirely individual. Let me try to prove it. There it is. That joint right there. Even more proof? Fine, here it is. You want more proof too? You want more? I'm kidding. Shoulder armor is able to go up and then down, but this is basically just a stationary area. Shields, the cannons, these are able to rotate 360, and this is also able to go up and down. But it is pretty stiff, so be careful with this. Arms are able to go 360. Wow. And then there is a double joint, one here and at the bottom. But honestly, I don't even know why this is a double joint. We can literally go like this. Oh yeah. I guess the double joint is necessary, but it's not even that much. Hand joints are on a ball joint. Boom, as you can see. Torso is able to go left and right. Boom. Wow. There is two joints from here and the top. 1, 2. What? Torso is on a peg on top of the waist. If I can get this out, as you can see. Additionally to the waist, I think this has happened with the original mainframe to the Gauntlets as well, but you are able to lift a certain joint up. If I can get this right, boom, as you can see, you can lift this little joint up. That way you can get that articulation of the torso to go more downwards-ish. But not only that, you could rotate this as well. Yeah, as you can see, really cool stuff. Man, this phone is incredible. Actually, it's really good quality.
Perfect.
Front skirts, ball joints, and then side skirts can extend out. As you can see, I don't know if how do I get this? Google, Pixel, do your magic. Ah, there we go. And then they can move up and down. Side skirts are also on a ball joint as well. If you want me to prove it, as you can see, ball joint. Back skirts are on ball joints, and that's pretty much it. These are fixated, stationary. It's kind of a downside. The legs, or technically the waist, but the waist or the legs have a special gimmick, just like the originals. As you can see, there is this little slot here that you're able to move the hinge joints. So this is normal. And then if we try to lift the leg up while not using the special mechanism on the waist, that's all you're getting. And if you want more proof that I'm using the normal stance, voila! As you can see, it is all the way at the top. If we use the special mechanism at its finest, as you can see, that's how much you're getting. Not bad. Not bad at all. Legs. So here we have a double joint on the legs. Got one at the top, one at the bottom. Start from the top. Here we go. 1. Finally, the bottom. Boom. Ankle armors. Up and down. The feet. Boop. As you can see, ball joint. Round. Hinge joint right here. Toe joint is able to go up and down. Cannot rotate, unfortunately. And then back heel is literally just fixated. Stationary. You're not moving this anywhere. The backpack, as you can see, is a rectangle peg. These are peg joints. Want me to prove it? Boop. You can see. That's actually it. Can't move this or anything. This is just one joint. But yeah, that'll be pretty much it for the articulations for the Lamorak. So, SNAA model kits do tend to have a chassis that you can build yourself. And this is pretty much it right here, which is great, honestly. So far, the chassis looks really good. A lot of details, and definitely a lot different from the original. Alright, so now we'll be moving on to the accessories. The Halberd. I'm gonna call this the Halberd. It may look like an axe, but I'm also calling it the Halberd because I feel like a lot of Halberds look like this kind of thing. Going on, thing, whatever, ding, 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 ding. The best way to holster this is you plug this in. Just like that. As for putting it on, you're gonna have to take out the handguards of the hands. So take the handguard off. Oh, and then put this in right here. If my eyes can see. It seems like I cannot see. Wow, I think it is a purely skill issue. Oh, there we go. It is holding the large halberd, which is really, really nice, actually. I actually like this. Anyways, next accessory is the lance, which honestly was the only thing I wanted. But anyways, the lance. It is slash rifle as well. As you can see, there is the barrel. Well, the rifle part is basically this. But let's see what kind of stuff we can do with this. If I can... Okay. So the lance or the rifle can holster up here as well. So you have basically two weapons holstering in the back. The only problem is that the lance extension piece, as you can see right here, there's nowhere to place this once you have the rifle mode. Putting it on is the same thing, just like the lance. No, the halberd. Sorry. Take out the handguard and then put in the lance, and there you go. Pretty much it. And then you can just simply put this back in. Really love the lance. I just love lance as a weapon. Like the halberd's cool, but the lance, the first off is we can have the handle up, just slide this in perfectly in, and then you can simply place this back in. Once again, fit in snugly, just like that, and there you go. Pretty cool. And if you really want to support this backstock right here, or the handle itself, there's this little extension piece. As you can see. Simply lovely. Simply lovely. Have everything come together, and boom. Locks in place, just like this. So now it's not going anywhere. And then I did say that this can turn into a rifle. So you can take out the lance, and now it's a rifle, as you can see. I always liked it like these, like this kind of style. This really just gives out that...
Sorry, I didn't get that. The internet isn't reachable.
Well, the internet's reachable when I'm recording and when I'm about to upload, so... Sorry, Alexa, I don't know what you're doing. Next thing are these pieces. What are these pieces for? Let me show you guys. We have these cannons right here, which, honestly, they could go like this, and then they can start like... Pew pew! Pew, yeah. Yeah. What am I doing? These are able to have the cannons holster on the forearms. These is where it comes in. This is where it comes in. Please focus. Honestly, the problem is that obviously you have to take out these gauntlets. You take this, plug it in, and then you take out the cannon, and then boom, and that is not supposed to happen. What in the name? Okay, so a little caution. There's this little cylinder piece here, as you can see. This is completely individual, meaning that this can also unplug from the shoulder joint as well. But the cylinder piece was stuck on this shield, so that's obviously this is a peg, and obviously it goes in there. You got the shield as a arm gauntlet with a turret along with there, so that's pretty cool. Next up, expressive hands. So the first expressive hand is the gun hand.
Oh, don't get carried away there, big fella.
The second is the open hands.
This hand of mine is burning red. Its loud roar tells me to grasp victory.
And finally, the rock-on hands.
Leave me alone!
I would like to say that these aren't the only closed fists that you are coming with. These, which is the literal closed fists, which honestly, I don't know why some companies do this. I mean, I guess you can do it like that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, unless you want to do that too. Like, you want to punch. You also have a trigger hand. It's not even a trigger hand. It's like a holding hand. This is for the lance. Put it in right here. And yeah, it just kind of slots in, but is it that necessary? That's the problem. You are also coming with a face mask, a separate one actually.
So just to do a height difference with the Lamorak and Gawain, Lamorak is definitely taller with more wider proportions compared to the Gawain.
The last thing on the list are these water decals. And yes, I made plenty of mistakes with these, calling these random names, or just calling every sticker just water decals.
So the Soul Spear Lamorak, is it a good or bad model kit? Well, let's get down to the issues first. The head cannot go up at all, not even the torso can compensate for the loss of upwards movement. Black skirts are fixated in a ball joint, making it very inconvenient and limited. There is zero clearance with the front skirt of the leg, so it is more likely to pop off despite using the special gimmick. Feet is very limited, and most of all, the toe and heel cannot rotate, which honestly is very questionable. Shoulder joints cannot go beyond 90 degrees, which honestly made SNAA model kits special like the Grace and Gawain. Finally, the expressive hands come in individual parts, which doesn't make sense. Why not put the small budget on the toes and heels? As someone who loves articulation passionately, this is not great at all. Probably worse than their older generation model kits. I can describe the posing for this as clunky and limited, but maybe it's not so bad. The fantasy idea is to give the heavy armor imagery. As for the appearance, this is great. The Lamorak along with their new line are the best looking kits I have ever seen. So to summarize, it is a balanced model kit that can articulate decently-ish and looks lovely. The cost currently in the market for this kit is around $25 or $26 US. Just to make one thing clear, there is no display stand for this model kit. Just to let you guys know.
Alright, that'll be it for this review. And with that, let's get straight into the posing!